Here are some girls' names that were only used 5 times last year in the United States that stood out to me, and I thought we could talk about them. I know not everyone loves to hear my explanations, so I'm just going to read through them first. They are Aletha, Babette, Coralia, Delma, Doretta, Fabiola, Lo/Lu, depending what pronunciation you use, Luetta, Navalia, Peaches, Quill, Starlet, Vintage, Winsome, Woods, and Xanthe. I was excited about Aletha and Babette just because they are both vintage names and they're both names that show up in my collection of vintage yearbooks every now and then. So Aletha ranked until 1955 and then Babette ranked in a very short window. It was between 1956 and 1964. Delma ranked until 1958 pretty consistently, and Doretta only ranked a single time in 1953. And then the name Lo or Lu is actually a top 100 name in Sweden, and I know my Swedish pronunciation, which is the Lu one, is not great. I've watched so many videos with them just because it's not like Lu, it's like Lu. I know it's not great, but I think it's so pretty. I do wonder in the United States when people use it, are they using Lo or are they Swedish people using the Lu pronunciation? It's ranked 58, I think, in Sweden. I found vintage interesting. I love vintage names. I've never even considered the word vintage as a name, so just kind of piqued my curiosity. Woods is one of those last names as a first name. We see this one a little more often for boys, not very often at all, not even that close to the top 1,000 as far as I'm remembering. I would love to know what you think of these names, and if you had to use one, which one you would use. I would do Luetta, and actually both spellings of Luetta were used only 5 times last year. I think Luetta is very sweet. Hope everyone's having a good night.